trying to make this better this time round. You guys enjoyed this little new song? We're gonna teach you guys how to about all the animations at the Disney World. That is what we're gonna do. We're gonna have fun.
Teaching you all about old and young. Old and young, like
Like these two whippersnappers are fighting.
You enjoy the show. Do do do.
can enjoy this too. The old and young.
You guys enjoyed that. Oh, that's smaller. And here's the play done play. Enjoy the video. Trying to make this better this time round. You guys enjoyed this little new song? We're gonna teach you guys how to about all the animations at the Disney World. That is what we're gonna do. We're gonna have fun.
Teaching you all about old and young. Old and young, like
These two whippersnappers are fighting.
and all the ones who have passed away. Can enjoy this too. The old and young.
You guys enjoyed that. Oh, that's smaller. And here's the play done play. Enjoy the video.
Alright, all you cool cats. Now back to the lecture.
So, got two cartoons to review. First, so I can get this poor thing off my poor kitty. I'm gonna show you guys my cat's Halloween costume I got from had all over from the old cat that passed away a couple years almost 2 years ago now. It barely fits her, but Nala hates it. So happy birthday, so happy Halloween, everybody. It's Nala. Happy Halloween! Now get this thing off of me, please. She is Batcat, guys. See, because it's you lift it up, and you see bat symbol, but it didn't come with a cape, so I used one of my shirts to put it on there, and since she's so darn small, I had to put it on there somewhat hard for her, but she didn't like it because it's probably too heavy for her, and she doesn't like costumes anyway. But no animal like costumes, right, Nala? Right, now get it off! Okay. So, I'm gonna get it off, and for her when I'm talking to you about the two cartoons that I'm doing for you guys today. There we go. There she goes. Now she's free.
I'm free now. Get out of here.
Anyway, we got two cartoons to talk about today, and that is Donald's Dilemma. And really, this is really a Daisy cartoon more than Donald's, because Daisy has to deal with the fact that her boyfriend is now no longer doesn't recognize her because he's had a flower pot land on his head, and of all the things in the world for him to get stuck in his head, so he's a good singer, and we know Donald cannot sing at all. So yeah, and so Daisy's going to like a therapist or whatever. For some reason, when you're not allowed to say names in this session, because she says do not. The guy says no names, so she has to come and say her boyfriend, and so she explains that Donald gives the guy icy stare after he sings, and he sings, "When you wish upon the star," from Pinocchio, and that's what makes him famous. An agent like snatches him and makes him famous, and she's not ever allowed to see him for at least a year because she gets, we see winter goes by and we see summer goes by, and the part where I think this is a Halloween one because of how controversial it is to me, either this cartoon's scary and has scary imagery like skeletons, mad doctors, or if it's something that is so controversial that Disney won't show it on their well, it's on Disney Plus because they are ashamed of it because it's not for kids really. To me, since I'm an adult and I'm okay with whatever they put on there as long as it's not them cussing or really drinking, depends on who it is and why they're doing it. For a while, I thought Goofy wouldn't be the one to be drinking, but then I remembered in the 50s he did drink once, but that was because he wanted to drown out his kid. But in this one, it's the fact that Daisy was considering offing herself for like 1 minute. She had a gun to her head and stuff like that. She couldn't sleep and stuff like that. And so the doctor asks her after he tells him the story, what do you want to do? Do you want to have Donald back to yourself, or do you want let the world have him? And she says, the world! I get to have the world. She basically breaks the globe and says, I'm the one that gets to have Donald. Like, I really don't. Only time I really like Daisy is when she was in DuckTales. The other time I'm not, because I don't like how she treats him. But I think here she kind of I can see the spark of what happens in DuckTales here, because she was the only one in DuckTales that likes him singing. And so, because she was when I heard him sing like this, similar to this in DuckTales. So yeah, I'm talking about the I'm not talking about the 2017 one because she was not in the original. So yeah, because Donald was hardly ever in the original. You forgive me? Forgive me, Nala? Yes, there's no way we do that again! So, this is also Nala's chair. She loves my computer chair. So yeah. So that is that cartoon. Let's do who directed it and stuff like that. And that is, director is Jack King, produced by Walt Disney. We got written by Roy Williams, starring Clarence Nance, Glorious Wellbell. Music by Oswald Wohlers. And this came out in July 11, 1947. So yeah. And so let me go to the next one. The next one is called Skeleton Dance. Now, you can look at this one as a precursor for Fantasia, because it takes place right outside of a church, in a graveyard, and at nighttime. And there's a bunch of skeletons that come out in the middle of the night and start doing a dance. Just so every time even though this came out long before Fantasia, I think of Fantasia minus Chernabog, because this technically came out before Fantasia. But since the same exact thing that scares Chernabog scares skeletons here to go back into their gravestones, is the sun, or in Chernabog cases, the church bells. And this is just the sun. And in Fantasia, it was both. So yeah. But I do like how good the animation is in this one. How they find all the cool ways they find how to make skeletons make sounds and stuff like that, and how they scare the cats. Everything about this thing is just right. I'm kind of surprised. I mean, I don't find it scary. If I really find it scary, it's probably like little kids. But I think it's cool, stuff like that. And I'm happy it's on Disney Plus, and it's one of the ones they made into 4K earlier this year. So I can see how good it looks, and I'm happy because I think there was original. I think they didn't make a color version of this, but you know me, I'd rather watch if there's a black and white version of it. I would watch the black and white version over the color version because that's how it was originally seen, and it's okay if they make them into 4K as long as they keep them in the same exact art style that they were in. So originally were in. So yeah. So Up Iwerks and Lib Clark and Wilson Jackson are the ones who animated this. Walt Disney directed it. We have, it says starring Walt, but I think they're just ones probably like making the noises. Is and Quartz W, because there's not nobody talking in this, but it's mostly them making a lot of skeleton noises and hearing the cats fight and hearing an elk go hoo hoo hoo. Then we hear like a rooster crow in order to like get them back into where they belong. And this one originally came out in August 22nd, 1929. So yeah, it's one of their Silly Sympathies cartoons, and I'm probably going to be doing a lot of these from now on during Halloween because there's a few of them that are not. They don't star Disney characters. They just are some things that have have are kind of that scare stories or have horrible imagery in them. Like I can do after this one, I could probably do or I gotta do a Looney Tune one next week, but I can also do the Pied Piper one, because that one was really if you know the story, that one is very scary. So yeah, and I like how faithful that one is, but I'll talk about that when we get to it. That's just an example. So yeah, I like these two cartoons. So this one you can also see on Epic Mickey. There's also hold release for December 2001. You can also watch on Disney Plus, which now got a 4K thing. So let's see where you can what DVDs you can watch this one on if I can find it. The other one on. So the Donald one was censored, including Disney Channel, and to edit off of I couldn't eat, I didn't want to live. So the fact that they want to remove that here, so yeah, they did want to remove that scene. So I'm gonna get Donald. Hold on.
And you wish upon a star, make the difference who you are, and the friend that's come to you. Shut up! No! Like, favorite, and subscribe, everybody, and happy Halloween, everybody! Bye-bye! Do you have any suggestions for this year for Martha to talk about? Leave it in the comments down below! Bye-bye!